everyone, Don and Ash here.
Hello.
Back for another reaction video. This time we're going to be taking a look at another voice lines for Pantheon this time. You guys requested this heavily in the comments for the Aatrox video, as well as Kindred and Fiddlesticks and some of the other awesome ones. But we're going to be taking a look at Pantheon today. It's called the Unbreakable Spear, or I guess that's his nickname or something, or that's just what they call him.
Yeah.
So honestly, the Aatrox one was awesome. I can't wait to listen to this one. I know that like they're kind of related, being both ascended. I think, well, at least Aatrox was ascended. I'm not exactly sure if Pantheon was ascended too.
Yeah, and we did see, I think, one or two lines in Aatrox's voice lines directed to Pantheon.
Yeah.
I'm also like just excited to get into these because we did see Pantheon in the call cinematic. So we just know him from there. But again, just like with all the other champions, I'm just hoping and eager to learn more about him.
Absolutely.
And I know the voice lines like open that window.
Yeah, and just really gives you like a sense of their purpose, their direction, and where they come from.
Yes, yeah,
So,
it definitely brings their personality to life.
All right, well, without further ado, let's hop right into it.
The world moves as the heavens lie still. The clashing of steel. I have heard it all go silent.
His accent?
Yeah,
there are no enemies, no allies, only those about to die.
Yeah, the accent's sweet.
Glory fades into bloodstains. From the skies, they see war. But on Earth, there is only carnage.
You know what? The accent just reminds me of like, I know that Aatrox was ascended that turned into Darkin, but he's from Shurima. And honestly, I don't want to offend anybody, but honestly, when I heard this at first, I was just like, wow, this could be kind of like a Middle Eastern accent, right? And just like Shurima being like that desert kind of,
yeah,
it just, he could totally hail from there. I have no idea if he was, but that's just kind of the impression it gives me. All right.
We cry out to the heavens, and they answer in wing and flame.
Leona?
There is no pity, no mercy. Life was always a war.
Kind of sounds like
our lives in the shadow, cast by a mountain.
He's got some things like kind of that are sounding
Darkin and aspect.
It sounds like he's got some like of the same kind of vengeance or same kind of outlook as
Aatrox.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Even already, we're not even a minute in.
Rise up in spite of them.
Yo!
Targon's peak, only to find it within.
Yo, I love how he basically like said we're stuck in between like the gods and the Darkin, or the Ascended and the Darkin.
Yeah.
Like basically like the humans, right? I don't know what he is exactly, but to me it was just like, for some reason I started thinking about Diablo, where it's like the Nephilim.
That's exactly it. That's such a good comparison.
Yeah, where it's just like, you know, the humans are basically the Nephilim in Diablo are the most powerful, just like he's giving me the impression of
Pantheon would be.
And that line we just heard, I went to Mount Targon to find power, but I found it from within.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Like awesome.
They are called gods, but when they die, you cannot hear their howls above the wind.
Bone chilling.
The earth is beneath me. The power of these gods is but an echo of our own.
Wow. Just defying
them. Forward is not the same as running from your mistakes.
Ooh.
We are what we overcome.
Yeah.
Because we fall, the climb must be our destination.
It's like his whole thing is about like, just like, overcoming the odds.
I was just, exactly.
Awesome. Wicked. All these lines are totally dope.
Yes.
The people cry out for strength that is already theirs.
Let's go!
Yes.
I cast my excuses into the dirt.
No excuses. Let's go.
Is hearing your heart beating, knowing you are alive. It is not why I fight, but who I fight for.
This guy could like amp up an army.
Unbroken until my spear dulls. I will not surrender.
I'm gonna take one of these quotes for the Undaunted Guild quote.
Buried regret in a grave, along with my name. I wield my fate as a weapon. Heavier than my spear is the weight of only one life.
Sick.
Behind me lies a farm. I wonder if there is bread above the hearth, and if I will ever return. Willpower sets my spear alight. The past marches with me, a legion of one. I wear a helm so that I am only a soldier, spear and shield, a pantheon. If they kill me, at least I die a man.
So I don't understand what the definition of Pantheon is, but like, I wonder if that's not his name. Like, is a Pantheon just like some sort of like deliberation of power, or like some sort of
Right, because he said he buried his
yeah,
name and just took on like that name maybe.
his name is George. Yeah.
No, I do love this just like unwavering fighting spirit that lives within him.
Yeah, it's just like the whole idea of Pantheon to me is just like a pillar of defiance or something. I don't know. I'm gonna like type in Pantheon into like Google to see if there's like a what does that
A
word
clear
mean itself?
definition of
Because yeah, that's not a typical name, right? Like
Yeah.
why do they call you that?
Brother to warriors resting beneath wheat, son of battles 1,000 times lost. I know who I am, and I will show the gods what I can become.
Some of the lines are really relatable,
I
Yeah.
will carve my scars into the heavens.
and the others are
Even
kind of confusing.
impaled on a blade, I will press forward. I am the tip of the spear, raised against surrender. The blows of gods cannot shatter the world if they strike me instead.
These
I do not set the pace. I race against it.
yeah, these lines have like so much more conviction too. Just like the Aatrox lines, the
Yes.
you know, like the Belveth ones were kind of just
Meh.
monotone, mundane, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like you know, some people said it was purposeful, but whatever. I just think that honestly, the Pantheon, the way that the voice actor is delivering these lines, it does match very well with the character. If the character is
Yeah.
supposed to be like this embodiment of defiance, you know,
Yeah.
and just really defying the gods and finding your own power within, the delivery of the lines is absolutely just perfect. It's really like the Aatrox one. It just hits the nail on the head for me.
Yeah, you do really feel like or get a sense of that he does truly have something to prove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The beyond can have me when I am done.
I'm sure Belveth would like that.
We must all find our place. Mine is being cast down, so I can rise once more. I have found my limit 1,000 times, and still I press further. The stars are beyond my reach, and so I grasp my spear and take aim.
Oh, that's so cool.
When I look,
I'm picturing like that scene from The Call where he literally like shoots up into the sky, into the stars.
I'm just picturing him trying to lob his spear and it going like 5 feet and going ping, ping, ping. Yeah, nice try, buddy.
to the mountain's peak. In my mind, I have already fallen, and so I climb. Shields defend hearts, both yours and those beside you.
Hey, you've been hanging out with
We are
Rom.
privileged to breathe, to taste the air. It is the last gasp of all who have died before us. If they bleed, I will call them sister or brother. We bleed into the same earth, and bleed we must.
Let's
I will
go.
remember your name and shout it to the heavens. Echo for eons.
That was dope.
The best climbers know how to fall. I earned my spear with my brother's dying breath.
I just want to see all the spoofs now. Pantheon, rock climbing. He just falls from like 2 feet. He's like, oof. I've fallen. I must rise.
Between each beat of my heart, I strike. The heavens do not fear me because I am a god. They fear me because I am a man.
Yeah, fear the
My
Nephilim.
name is soldier.
Ah, there it is.
By my spear, they will know war.
And I'm not being serious, y'all. Don't at me. His name's not Soldier. Yeah. Okay. I get it. I think to me, I think he's just saying that he's a soldier
Yeah,
or
yeah.
he's the embodiment of a soldier because he's given up his past identity
Yes.
to be this, again, this pillar of defiance. I don't know what else to call it, right?
Yeah, I take that the same way.
Yeah, but it's like his whole embodiment is just a vendetta. His whole
Yeah.
purpose is just a vendetta.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely quite dedicated and seems like he's just gonna wanna, like, persevere against anything.
I honestly can't even remember the comments. It wasn't. I can't remember. Um, what his relation to Aatrox is, but a lot of people are saying he does have close relation to Aatrox. I remember the voice lines in the other one, but one of the voice lines that sticks out to me from the Aatrox one was Zoe was the trickster that gave humans the tools to put the Darkin into weapons.
Right. Okay.
So that's how Aatrox got trapped. It wasn't Pantheon, but I'm just like, if Pantheon is human, is he the one that trapped Aatrox? I honestly I can't remember, so you guys are gonna have to re-comment on this and give me another 100 comments being like, "Yeah, you dummy." But yeah, that's what I think. Let me know, confirm or not.
The twilight of the gods comes each morning when our world shines brighter than the stars. Our destiny is to fight, and only the bravest do not refuse it. A dragon looms, its wings beating the song of battle, calling us to war. How much further could we march if we were not forced to carry our fears on our backs? Death is the only thing that ever embraced me. After
talk to
every
Aatrox, bro.
defeat, I ran around the mountain until even shame could not keep up. But from death comes life. I am not the Pantheon you knew. I am no more than a soldier, and no less. The god died. The man lives.
I feel like these are about Aatrox.
While you bow to the sun, my spear finds your neck. Onward! The spear points in only one direction. Everything or nothing. Let this day be legend. I will turn the dragon's power against them, drive it deep beneath scale. This, I promise.
I feel like I want to hear him really put some power. Yeah. It feels like a lot of his lines are behind gritted teeth.
They're a little muted.
Or maybe not muted, reserved.
Yeah, it's a better word.
Not muted at all. It's like he's saying the lines between gritted teeth. So that's what gives it its right. But at the same time, it's not letting it come out. So that is one thing that's bothering me about this overall. There was one line that I was just like, ooh, too earlier. I don't know where it was in this, but overall, yeah, that's. I just wish there was. I just want to hear at least one line before the end of this. That's just really, you know?
Yeah.
Because if he's supposed to be defying the gods, come on now.
I want to hear it.
Yes, I want to hear it, man. Scream it to the heavens.
Here ends the age of dragons. Cry war, louder. Let fear make you bold. Do not give up. You will not fail if it is worth it. Battle is a dance, and the fortunate find their partner. Strike now. Strike harder.
Oh yeah,
no
definitely
mercy for
masochist.
the strong. Fight because you must. All things end. Keep fighting into legend.
Once again, talking. Yeah.
I fight until the blood takes the spear from my grasp, until I can only crawl. And even then, you will not defeat me. Even then, I will spit in your face.
Hey, now we don't do that. That's a no-no.
How many times must I die before I learn to live?
It's a cool line.
How you die is who you are. I will fall at least one more time. Stand back up and never be defeated.
I like that one as well.
Yeah.
But honestly, is that the end of this one? Okay, so honestly, like overall, I just wish there was more oomph.
Yeah.
You know?
I could agree there for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that the idea of Pantheon, the lines themselves were sick.
Yeah.
but I'm very picky. Not just with these voice lines, but in all vocals. Period. When it comes to music, when it comes to these, I'm very picky
Yeah.
because obviously I everybody's gonna have this idea of what they want the character to sound like before they hear the character.
Right, yeah.
And for me, the lines were great. I just had a bit of a problem with the delivery.
Yeah, because that's what really like drives the emotion home.
100%.
So it's like, yes, we want that, like you said, that just like utter defiance loudly.
Yes, yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
give me that super confident.
Again, it's not like he wasn't confident. It was just a reserved kind of weird. I don't know, right? Just a little bit under the
Under where we
yeah
want it
under
to
the radar
be.
for me. But it was enjoyable overall.
Yes.
I wish that I would have heard some direct lines to Aatrox or something like that, like back to Aatrox. That would have been cool.
True, or even just like other champions in general.
Yeah, just interactions with other champions.
Yeah, I would agree that overall I did like it as well. Like I think I had a smile on almost the whole time because I do think, like you said, the lines do suit him really well, and I do feel like you did get to know Pantheon a bit more, and
Absolutely.
his personality did come through.
Absolutely.
So definitely pleased there for sure.
Yeah. Well, that wraps that up. But what we're gonna do is also take a quick look at the champion themes. For the voice lines, you guys will have to let us know what your favorite voice line is, what your favorite moment is with Pantheon, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take a quick look at the Pantheon theme and end it on an exciting note. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it.
Let's do it.
Let's go. I love his design.
Yeah.
Like, so sick. Oh, the helmet glows?
Very cool.
Yeah, that is sick. That spear is dope. Kind of reminds me of like a Viking. Kind of a Viking design. We have never seen designs of the characters in-game.
I was gonna say, yeah, we got some in-game art.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's new. And I always like these, you know, when they add the layering and add the detail.
Yes.
Oh, there's like 5 layers of this so far. So good.
Oh, that's different.
Looks like a thing from World of Warcraft, to be honest. Straight out of World of Warcraft.
Fit for sure.
100%. Some dragonkin armor, 100%.
Oh yeah.
That one, early Warcraft. See it. Yeah, sick. That's a sick skin. These are my favorite. Like, honestly, just seeing these are my favorite.
Yes.
I thought it was going to go another one on that one. What is this?
Chef?
Yeah, what? Okay. Alright. That one's just kind of silly for his character.
It's gotta be for like an event. Like
yeah, what else?
Yeah.
I love this like futuristic kind of cyborg one.
Yeah. Again,
sorry, go ahead.
I was saying again, it's always cool to see like the storyboards come in.
Yeah, I don't know what those helmets are called, but they just remind me of like, I know it's metal, but you know those Spartan helmets with the red frill on the top?
That's exactly, yeah.
I say Spartan helmets, I'm probably completely wrong. Someone in the comments is gonna razz me for it. Yo, that fiery inspired skin is sick. Yeah, this one's sick.
Wow.
Bring it in. One more time. One more time, please. Yes, let's go. So good.
So good.
That's my favorite one so far.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, that one feels like a more kid-inspired design. Like, it feels very like a kid's approach to drawing a superhero.
Yeah.
To me. And this one's like biker.
Yeah.
Like, Pantheon is like sort of like biker-inspired. What do we got here? Sentinel is the word that comes to mind for me. I love how they also took like, I just want to pause it here real quick. They also took like, oh, what is it that reminds me of? Oh, bloody hell. These helmets, kind of like, oh my goodness. I wish it would come to me. Maybe it'll come to me at the end. Let's just continue. Unreal. There he is.
Oh, there
Look,
we
kind of
go.
like the Roman.
I was saying like Greek god.
Yeah, look at the Medusa mask. Or the Medusa shield. That's cool.
Shield, that is badass.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
This one's sick, too. Oh, this is the Medusa Shield one. Wow, dude.
That's epic.
Yeah, kind of channeling some of those Water God vibes with the spear in the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this final one's sick too. I wish the screens on the side didn't come up because I want to see it. This is the first scene.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so dope.
Yeah.
That was honestly so dope.
Honestly, very cool. We didn't see any of like the smaller sketches of the different iterations.
No, this was definitely a shorter theme.
Yeah, yeah.
Of the ones that they've done.
So that would have been cool to see a bit more of like the process in terms of like, I guess, piecing him together sort of thing. But overall, again, super enjoyable. I loved all the different skins they showed us, and again, I would agree. My favorite part of these as well is just watching those different layers come in and how it gets like more crisp, more detailed each time.
And at the end, they always like the end scene. The end layer is like when they bring in the lighting and
I
reflections.
was just gonna say, and that last layer with like all the lighting. That's exactly what I was gonna say. And like that is just like always like the cherry on top. My favorite thing to watch come in because it just again breathes so much life into that painting or artwork. You know.
One thing I want to point out what it does for me is like you're impressed at like the second or third layer, and you're like, okay, it's done.
No.
And it's just like, how do you keep adding detail? Like, unreal, like so good.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that we got to see him in a bunch of different skins because, like the Fiddlesticks theme, seeing them in their different skins, my favorite.
So good. Yes, like, I absolutely love how they do that.
Yeah, and they do a really good job actually at bringing the skin into the game's graphic style, into that cell shaded graphic style.
Yeah.
Which I don't like. But I can acknowledge, at least that they do a really good job making it look one-to-one.
For sure.
The Medusa Shield looked really good in game.
So
it also looked really good in the sketches and really good in the layered drawing.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow! What was your favorite one?
I think I think I'm gonna say the Medusa one. To be honest.
Medusa ones. Let's bring that one back up on screen for a second. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah. What do you like about it?
Honestly, Medusa. That is the
you're like everything.
Yeah. I always like appreciate that sort of like that story being brought to life in whatever it is. I've always been a fan of that, of like Medusa and her story.
Yes.
Again, they just did such incredible detail work on every skin, but that skin especially, I find. Like the shield again with her snakes, like she has those, you can see all the little scales and stuff that they put into it.
Yeah, we got it here. I finally found it. Finally found it.
Yeah, no, and just again, when that final layer comes in with all the glowing between his spear and the shield.
And the antlers.
Like, I was gonna say, and his helm there.
Yeah.
Like, it's honestly, I love it so much.
Yeah, he just kind of reminds you of like, honestly, he kind of reminds me of just like a soldier of the army, the 300 army.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, where are they from again? Oh my goodness. The movie 300. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He could fit into like his build, how jacked he is.
Yeah.
The shield.
Definitely.
Yeah, he just looks like one of those defiant warriors.
Yeah.
Which is honestly one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
It really is.
Now, would this be your favorite or like choice of skin as well?
It's
hard.
Yeah, it's hard. I really liked if we go back to I think it was, I don't know. Honestly, they're all so damn good. I really like the red one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the like demoness.
This here.
Yeah, this one here is really awesome too.
For some reason, I've never played Elden Ring, but this reminds me of some thing that you'd get in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that just certain, like every armor style gave me a certain vibe, right?
Yeah.
And this just says Elden Ring to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think I've watched enough Elden Ring, other people playing it, to be like, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And then that one skin at the end with the where is it? Bloody hell. Let's see if we can find it here. The one skin at the end that has the spiked helmet, which was like oh man, what does it remind me of? It kind of reminds me of like almost like a skeleton or a deathly sickle kind of like, I'm just saying all these random words. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. It's almost like if anybody knows like the Megadeth mascot, the band Megadeth, right? Their mascot.
Yeah.
Or like other rock or metal bands mascots that have that, like they all go with like something that looks like a dead skull or like deteriorating kind of corpse kind of thing. It's not his body. His body's full flesh here, but it's his mask. The mask here.
The golden mask here. I get what you mean.
Kind of like a steampunker type vibe. Like I don't know, like if the whole world went to like anarchy, right?
Yeah.
And you have like the biker goggles, and you just you pick up whatever you can, like you're a salvager or something.
Yeah. I was just thinking salvage because that's the vibe I get from his shield.
Yeah.
Is that vibe.
I'm so bad at explaining
like
this, and I don't know why.
Like,
yes, thank you. I'm struggling so hard to explain this one, but I really like this one. It's my favorite, having like the bullet belt.
Yes.
With like the massive bullets on top there.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very classic and like fits this look really well.
Yes.
I think the one last thing I just want to mention is earlier on in one of the other skins, I'm not sure which one, doesn't exactly matter. It's more of a process thing that I want to bring up. Is that you get to see the black and white version of it before they start adding in those layers of color, and they bring it in slowly, which is really cool to see because a lot of artists, we will actually do that first. We do everything and all of our tones in black and white and make sure the piece overall looks balanced that way.
This is the one you're talking about, right?
Color. I believe so.
Yeah, I was like, that's the one that goes black color. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's so cool. Like you can kind of see like maybe there's a little bit of blue in like his cape area, but they bring the color in afterwards. And again, it's just about getting your balance of your values right, where you'll do your artwork black and white first, monochrome first. And it's so easy to want to jump into color right away, but working with just your gray tones really helps you get the scale of your values right. So if you know art, there's a tip for you.
I'm like, I have no idea what she's talking about. So hopefully some of you artists understood that. I had a ton of fun watching the voice lines and the theme here. Wish the theme was longer, but honestly, I'm always appreciative to get even a little bit of a glimpse into the process and everything.
Always, for sure.
Honestly, it's just eye candy for me. But you guys, let us know your favorite moments from both the voice lines and the theme here.
Yeah.
And which is your favorite skin. And as always, please like, share, and especially subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.